In our last segment, we learned how to create the parachute post. Now we're going to learn a way to mount a hackle to that post and actually sort of complete this fly. I'm going to take this feather shiny side up, dull side down. I'm going to hold it. I've already stripped some of the barbs off, and I'm going to hold it down and then lock it in like that. Okay? Don't have to get too worried about that it's perfectly horizontal at this point. When you wrap it, you will make it what you need. And I'll explain that to you. Okay, we're going to take the thread back. Now, one of the things, if you want your fly to start, if you want the dubbing on your fly to start right here, back at that point of the fly, it's impossible to put dubbing on a hook or on your thread and have it start right where you are resting your thread. So what you do is you stop a few wraps forward of where you'd actually like this to start. Now I'm just taking some dubbing. This is just basic Antron dubbing, and I'm applying that to my thread. People tend to put dubbing on very, very thick, and you don't need to. Think of dubbing as simply a way of changing the color of the thread. Now, what's going to happen is I carry my thread backwards here. Now when we get to the back of the fly, voila, we've got dubbing starting right where we'd like it, and we can go forward and build that body a little bit. And with the way we do parachutes here, we can take that all the way forward, just like that. I'm going to tamp that down a little bit. So we've got a body all the way to the front of the fly. Now you might say, well, how are you going to tie in the hackle now? This is the secret. We're going to take the thread now to do this properly is right directly in front of our wing, our posted wing. We're going to take that feather, we're going to go around, whoop, we're going to go around it, and around.
Under?
Yeah, each successive wrap is going under the previous wrap. And we oversize this hackle so you can see a little bit better what we're doing. But basically, we're then going to pull that hackle down into the rear. I'm going to take my thread over it, but under the wraps on the body like that. Push those out of the way. Make a couple quick wraps, tight but palmered forward. And we're going to take our whip finisher. Get those out of the way. Just like that. Trim that. We'll get rid of that wing in a second too, or the up part of it, but like that. Now nobody will be able to tell where you tied in your hackle. It's sort of a secret to the world. Kind of nice. And then I like to take the thing out of the vise to trim my wing. I'll hold the wing like that. Kind of follow the contour of my thumb a little bit so that I don't get any harsh angles on it. And there you have a perfectly serviceable parachute.
Put it, you can see, yeah. Very nice.